What is going on, guys? So it is Sunday morning. It is a little chilly outside. I figured I would turn on the fireplace and we talk about a fragrance. The fragrance that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is from a company called Paris Corner Perfumes. Their products are distributed by Aroma Concepts. This particular fragrance, Rich Leather. I absolutely love their presentation. I love their bottles. I love how just well made and intentional everything looks. I love this little crown that is at the top. Very beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation, weighty. The cap actually holds pretty decent. Here's the atomizer. And let's check the spray. Very nice fine mist, good distribution, nice wide spray. The juice on this is like a dark grayish blue. With the lighting in my room right now, it's a little hard to see. You have like this black crown here, black and gold crown, just very beautiful. Everything is just so nice, nicely done. You have the emblem in the middle here. Autobiography is the name of the particular lineup that they use for these fragrances. So far, they have one called Oh Boy, which is an original Rich Leather. They have Supernova, and I love them, and they smell amazing. Great presentation, great atomizer, nice size bottle, and it's very well crafted. Now I'm going to try something. I'm going to take a bottle, any bottle. I have numerous bottles of colognes and fragrances on my table here, and I'm going to take a bottle and I'm going to run it across my table. The way my table is made, it has sort of a gritty sort of a texture to it. So whenever a bottle is sliding across it, or whenever I move a bottle, you can hear that sound very well. I'm going to run this bottle over the table and hopefully you guys can pick it up. This is a different bottle of fragrance. Rich Leather. And it's so smooth the way it makes contact with your surfaces. And it's sort of satisfying, you know what I mean? If you got this sitting on a glass surface, I have a case back here where it's all glass. And so being able to place this on and just how smooth it makes contact with the surface lets me know how well this is crafted. And I loved it. I absolutely love these bottles, love their presentation. And I love how intentional they are with creating their bottles and creating their fragrances. So we've gotten to how it looks. We've gotten to the presentation and the atomizer. Let's go ahead and try some of this on. And let's pull up the notes. The notes for this fragrance: tonka bean, lemon, bergamot, citrus, juniper, leather, moss, oud, saffron, tobacco, grasses, as well as woods. Now, so smooth. I honestly pick up something that is sort of reminding me of coffee. There's a small like accord of coffee that it may not be present, but with just the combination of these scents and everything together, it kind of gives me that vibe. It's a spicy, deep, musky, dark leather fragrance. The oud comes in and it's not as smooth as my other ouds. It's a bit more harsh, but it's not necessarily animalic. It's just a bit harsher than what my other ouds are. Those tend to be a little sweeter, and this one isn't really as sweet. There's almost a tanginess to it. And like I said, it comes off almost like a either a coffee or like a really dark and bitter chocolate. It kind of gives that sort of a vibe. So you get a leathery, spicy, tangy, deep sensual, and you're going to get something that comes in kind of creamy, kind of dark and bitter. So it's going to come off like almost like a coffee or almost like a chocolate. There may be a patchouli note in here as well that could contribute to that. This is really done. It's so well done. It's so smooth, but it's a very dark fragrance. It's dark. It's deep. Got that leather note. It's kind of bold. Really has a presence about it, and I wouldn't want to utilize this anywhere but in cooler seasons. Very just a majestic, dark, bitter fragrance. I love it. Rich leather. It is a very rich smelling, not rich in the sense of not rich in the sense of money or anything like that, but just very thick, dense smelling fragrance. You get just a little bit of that lemon, but what you're mainly going to get is that leather, that oud, the tobacco, and the woods. It says it's precious woods. I'm not sure what that entails and what all is involved in that particular note, but this is really good. I want to say the price for this is anywhere between maybe $30 to $50, and this is a 2.7 ounce bottle, 2.5 or 2.7. You're getting a nice amount of juice, beautiful presentation, a great fragrance, and it's just going to look beautiful in the collection for $40 to $50. That isn't bad at all. I love how they are intentional with that, and it makes you feel like you actually have something. And what I run into, an issue that I run into with a lot of houses that make originals as well as inspirations, is their inspirations tend to have less work put into the bottle and more so into the juice. But there's a certain prestige that you lose when the bottle isn't necessarily prioritized or really catered to it anyway. You get sort of a basic style bottle. Here's a fragrance here, but you tend to get this style bottle, this style fragrance atomizer, and the fragrance is gorgeous. This particular fragrance is gorgeous, but the bottles are something that I see from various other companies. So there's not much that you really feel when you see that, and that's not important. But when you get something like this that is priced as well as it's priced, presented as well as it's presented, it makes it that much easier to want to pull the trigger and want to add this to your collection. There's just a certain feeling just having a few of these lined up. It feels good. It feels good to have a fragrance in your collection that not only smells good but actually looks good and has a nice presentation to it. The scent on this, as I said, is a bold and dense, dark and deep, leathery oud, slightly spicy with that tonka bean. You're getting a little bit of tanginess from the lemon, and some woodiness as well. It's gonna come off like a chocolatey or almost coffee-like leather oud fragrance, and I am super interested in that. It's a very mature smelling scent. I wouldn't recommend this for a younger guy in his 20s. This is a very mature smelling scent, and younger guys may not be really into that, and there's maybe some younger women that may not be into it. This is a scent that is for more of a distinguished guy. for a mature man. I don't really think of myself as distinguished, but I like the scent, so I'll wear it. And yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot more during this winter and fall season. I will drop the link in the description where you guys can check out this particular house, Paris Corner Perfumes. They have a lot of originals and they have a lot of inspirations, and their inspirations are spot on. They do a really good job. I'll probably be picking up maybe a Baccarat Rouge inspiration from them pretty soon. And yeah, this is Rich Leather Autobiography from Paris Corner Perfumes. I think it's really interesting when companies are able to find a price point that is much more affordable, presentation that is gorgeous, and a fragrance that lasts and leaves a good impression for an amazing price point. That is it for this video, you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.